Have you ever looked at your bank statement and felt like a stranger was using your card? We all have interesting ways of handling money, but usually we just chalk it up to having a bad month or being a bit of a shopaholic. But if we look closer, most of us fall into three very specific and very strange patterns. Number 1, the infinite saver. This person has $50,000 in their bank account but feels a wave of nausea if they have to buy a new pair of shoes because the old ones have holes. They live in a constant state of emergency mode, even when there is no emergency. Number 2, the binger. As soon as the paycheck hits, the money is gone. It's not spent on bills, it's spent on celebrating or buying things they've wanted for weeks. They treat money like a hot potato. They have to get rid of it before it disappears on its own. Number 3, the ostrich. This person never looks at their balance. They swipe the card and pray. The sheer anxiety of knowing the truth is so painful that they choose total financial blindness instead. If you recognize yourself here, you might think it's just your personality, or maybe you think it's genetic, that you were just born bad with money. But science says otherwise. Your relationship with money isn't written in your DNA. It was written in your living room when you were 7 years old. It's not about math. It's about how you saw your parents survive the world. The most profound trauma that shapes our bank accounts is the trauma of childhood poverty. When you grow up in a house where money is a source of constant tension, shouting, or tears, your developing brain makes a survival map. If you saw your parents constantly stressed because there wasn't enough, your brain might have hardwired a scarcity mindset. To a child, no money doesn't just mean no toys. It feels like a threat to your safety. This creates two opposite reactions in adulthood. First is hypervigilance, when you become the infinite saver because your brain is terrified if the balance drops below a certain number, the bad things from your childhood will happen again. The second is get it while it's there instinct. This is why many people who grew up poor struggle to save. In a house where money was rare, if you didn't spend it immediately, it would be taken by a bill, a repair, or a sibling. Your brain learned that saving is a lie. The only way to win is to consume the resource now. But it's not just about being poor. You can grow up in a wealthy home and still have financial trauma. Think about the price of love trauma. If you had parents who were emotionally distant but made up for it with expensive gifts or high allowance, your brain linked spending with affection. Now, as an adult, you might be a chronic overspender because buying things for yourself or others is the only way you know how to feel loved or worthy. Then there is financial chaos. If your parents were boom or bust, rich one month and broke the next, you likely developed a deep sense of financial instability. Because in your experience, the future is a moving target that you can't hit. Or perhaps you experienced money as a weapon. If one parent used money to control the other, if you were made to feel guilty for costing too much, you might grow up to be the ostrich. You avoid money because deep down, money feels dirty or harmful. But here's the trick. While this sounds heavy, financial behavior is actually one of the easiest psychological traits to begin changing. Unlike deep-seated personality disorders, money habits are often just scripts we've been reading from. Once you realize that your urge to buy the $2,000 designer bag isn't a want but a cry for safety from your inner child, the power of that urge starts to fade. You can start small by practicing manual overrides. Next time you feel money panic, whether it's the urge to hoard or the urge to spend, stop and ask, is this me talking or is this my 8-year-old self trying to protect me? Just that 1 second of awareness creates a gap. In that gap, you can choose a different path. You aren't bad with money. You're just a survivor who needs to update their survival strategy. Healing your money script is a journey, and you don't have to do it all today. The fact that you're even watching this means you've already done the hardest part. You've looked at the why. But once you understand the why, you need the how.